Hi everyone, this is Elan. This video is my presentation for the second assignment of the course 755. I'm going to tackle the issue develop a researcher identity. To address this topic, I think it is asking us to investigate how a language teacher develops a researcher identity. In other words, what does a language teacher need to construct a researcher identity? I would like to ask you a question before I present the findings through analyzing the data. You can pause the video for a couple of minutes if you want to jot down some notes. I hope that you have already got some ideas for the questions. Anyway, I have found that only 2 language teachers give firm yes to the question, despite the fact that all of them have had a teaching experience and conducted research studies. It is noticeable that both Amanda and Jenny enrolled in PhD programs, while the rest of the teachers are currently studying their master's degrees. However, it requires more investigation into what exactly affected the language teachers to think about whether they are researchers or not. Based on the 3 sets of sources, I have identified 3 factors that can contribute to developing a researcher identity for a language teacher. These are research interests, guidance to conduct research studies, and support from the institution where the teacher works. Regarding research interest, all the 5 language teachers expressed their own interests in a specific area. For example, Jenny said that I was interested in gender issue. Sammy noted that I often do research on second language teaching, and etc. I have found these remarks throughout different sources. With regard to the guidance, it refers to specific advice or feedback from supervisors. It is quite common to receive this kind of guidance when language teachers enroll in a postgraduate program. Amanda, Jenny, Sammy, and Elan commented that the guidance from their supervisors assisted them in terms of completing the research, whereas Christina said that she did not receive sufficient guidance from her supervisors when she was doing the research for her first master's degree in China. She responded that I want to die during that time. It is obvious that Christina was struggled and frustrated due to the lack of guidance from her supervisors. Furthermore, the program did not include the courses to help Christina get through conducting the research. Hence, Christina thought if the supervisors or the faculty could have provided the guidance, she would be a good researcher. The last but not least factor is support. To be more specific, it is the support from the school where the teacher works. As the institution arranged shifts that were most suitable for Amanda while she was studying her master's degree, she was able to teach and conduct research, whereas Sammy mentioned that she did not have time for research due to heavy workload. Jenny decided to leave the university where she worked because the new principal cared about having more students rather than teachers doing research. Now let's look at the table here for what factors the individual teachers have. All in all, Amanda and Jenny consider themselves as a researcher because they have gained all those 3 factors, while the other 3 teachers are working on seeking guidance from supervisors or support from institution. Now, let's look at the question again. Can you relate your answer to the findings? For example, can you identify these factors in your response? If your answer is yes, what factor will you need to assist you to develop a researcher identity if your answer is no? Thank you very much for your time and have a nice day.